Truly fantastic. It's a flying couch.
Okay, so I am here today with the fantastic flying couches.
Hello.
You guys introduce yourself for us real quick.
Yo, I'm Brain Delay, aka Big Toot.
I am Tanner, better known as the Veggie King.
What?
I am Mika, also known as Alchemy.
I'm Bet, and I have 300 taste buds.
That's
And
so awesome.
How did you guys? How did you all get together? Like form as a band? And
Okay, so I think we're gonna start off this. I met Tanner first, right? He helped me gestate this idea. You know, we made this baby. The way babies are usually made. Tanner showed up at my front doorstep.
I had never jammed before. I did not consider myself a musician,
Really?
a musical artist at all. It was just kind of like a dipping my toes in thing.
That's
So,
cool.
He knocks on my front doorstep, right?
Mm.
And he says, "Can I take your grandma out on a date?" And I said,
She was a fine lady.
"That would be fine. You know, I'm really open-minded, and I don't mind people dating my relatives." But she got so offended because he has this feet thing.
Oh, shit.
So
That's for a different interview.
So that's how you got together as a band. Then your
That's-
grandmother brought you together.
well, yeah, my grandma brought me and Tanner together. I was in the forest one day, and I hear, this motherfucker's swinging from a vine, Tarzan style, wrangling squirrels.
He's got a warrior's vest on. Like, where did he get a vest from the movie The Warriors? It's like real, like,
Oh, that's
swinging
perfect.
through there, you know, muscles all out, you know.
It was in Garfield Park, I think.
It was
In Garfield
Park.
Park. There are very few trees in Garfield Park. And I don't know how, but that's where I found Mika, right?
Mhm.
And Mr. Thomas, do you know Gollum from The Lord of the Rings?
Oh, absolutely.
He was looking like Gollum living under my house
Dude,
in the
making
sewer
beats.
system,
Making
making
beats.
beats in his little station, just
Yeah.
jamming out
Uh-huh.
on his turntable.
So of course you had to.
Versus.
Yeah, that was the first one I heard, and I was like, we gotta get this guy in
This
the
is
band.
the best band biography I've ever heard.
It's
in
sort of
my
like
life.
Pokemon almost. Like that. It was just going through life, just finding us in random...
Collecting you, like
collecting
STDs.
us up, yes, to become the one couch, to fuse, kind of like the Transformers.
Okay,
Anyway, that's why we're here today.
that's perfect, and this is making me even more excited about this interview. So, are you ready to get into the hardcore questions?
Yes.
Let's get into
Yes.
this.
All
Yes.
right. So, I do a select an interview format, and I'm going to have you each draw 3 questions, and
Okay.
then we will go through and answer them. And so, the questions you get are going to be what kind of mood you're in, how you're feeling. Throw those vibes out there, and
That's heavy.
Oh,
let's
sure.
see.
Get it.
So I'm just going to wheel to you. We'll do one. Just pick one, and we'll go around, and then
This is me with
I'm
Oracle
blocking
cards.
you for a minute.
No, you're all
Yo, pick your Oracle card right now.
Whoa, come on.
Well, I guess
Mika,
you're.
you already broke your ritual.
Well, you're meant to have both. You have
yes,
to keep that one.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna.
Ooh, get it.
Here. Okay. Okay.
Get it, yeah. I need another one?
You're gonna get 3 all total.
Oh.
Whoa. I don't want to say some of these are loaded, but some of them are loaded.
Like a diaper, sorry.
Yes, this was where I was not super nice in making these questions.
I'm about it though. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Okay,
Alrighty.
Okay.
so we will start with one each and go around. I'm gonna collect these back.
You taking my card?
Yeah, I'm taking away. I will remember which cards are yours because you are going to be in order 1 here. Somehow I will keep this in order. I shouldn't have let you peek.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, I've
I'll
already
forget
formulated
it.
answers.
Yeah, I'll forget it. Don't worry, I've already forgotten.
I should probably
Yeah, do
put
it
them
that
in
way.
order of you.
You know, if you get mixed up, it'll be that surprise.
Nothing
Yes,
that-
that'll be
so-
the plot twist
Exactly.
in this
Exactly.
interview.
Because you let us look at it, but we don't actually know.
Exactly.
Right.
We
What's
can't
on the
remember that
horizon.
long.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What if she just
I know.
switched them up?
Oh,
That's perfect.
no.
You got
I
someone
did.
else's questions,
I
bro.
did.
Alright.
All right. So we will start with Bet, the very first one. You are stranded on a deserted island, and your only companion is one of the following. A, Courtney Love. B, Nancy Spungen. Or C, all of the Spice Girls, but at their current ages and their menopausal.
I gave this one some consideration. I'm gonna have to say I'd go with Nancy Spungen because she's dead and I need something to eat. Her corpse would probably get me high.
Wow.
So like,
That's resourceful.
All right, does anybody want to challenge that, or are we going to stick with this?
I think that's the best we got.
I couldn't have thought of a better answer.
All right. So, for the second question, are you ready? What are the top 3 or so movies you think everyone must see?
I don't watch very many movies, to be honest.
Okay.
So,
what about porn?
That's a movie.
What are
No,
your top
so,
3
I
porn
mean,
picks?
I honestly, I don't watch a lot of TV either, so if I got this question myself, I might be like, go read a book. But so is there anything like that that you would say instead of going and watching movies, go like learn an instrument or?
Yeah, like that's pick up an instrument, read a book, yeah, or an art, you know.
I got this.
Perfect.
Top 3 movies. All right. Number 3, Young Frankenstein. 'Cause
Ooh.
everybody should watch Mel Brooks films. So any of Mel Brooks films could be interchanged in there.
I would.
2,
Yeah.
I would say City of God because it's just a brilliant documentary about the real streets of Brazil and just like, you know, a real human piece. And then number 1, I would have to say Tommy. You gotta watch the Tommy by the Who. Because it's just like a psychological thing. It's got music in it. It's got freaking Tina Turner in there. She's the acid queen. How can you go wrong?
Perfect. Y'all want to throw anything out there?
Everybody should watch The Room. It's the
I-
greatest film of all time. Tommy Wiseau.
No, I feel bad. I haven't.
Okay, you
seen
need
it.
to watch it. It's the
I
best
like the
film of all
SpongeBob
time.
movie a lot. I'm not saying anyone should watch it,
I got laid to that movie.
but it's probably the movie I've watched the most, and that really explains a lot.
Yeah,
The
if
more
I
people know me.
that's yeah. If I was gonna throw something out there, I would say True Romance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of girly, so I like the romance movies, but the weird ones. So like True Romance and Princess Bride are like
Oh.
2 of my favorite movies of all time. So if you haven't seen that, I'll drag you over here and make you watch them.
You gotta have
Princess
That-
Bride
that's
is
a promise.
You
amazing.
gotta have a watch tonight.
Princess Bride is.
So number 3 is a word association.
Dum, dum, dum,
So
dum.
you need to say, when I say a word, say just what comes to your mind immediately. Don't think about it.
Okay.
And we're going to go on really fast. I'm not
Okay.
going to give you a chance to think about it.
Okay.
So
okay.
as soon as you say something, I'm going to
Okay.
go on. And so, are you ready? We're throwing it out
Yeah,
there.
this is me freestyling with words.
Word association. First one. We're going to go quick. Help.
Me.
Cinema.
Cheese.
Movie.
Dark.
Money.
A lot.
Peace.
Everywhere.
Shenanigan.
Me.
Travel.
Fruit.
Respect.
Love.
Life.
Loyalty.
Success.
Divine.
Trust.
Made.
Solve.
Everything.
Story.
Fine.
Yahtzee.
Play.
Fear.
Stone Islands.
That's good. Silence. Enemy.
Peculiar.
Faith.
Strong.
Fate.
In my head.
Duty.
Every day.
Girl.
Found.
Decide.
Maybe.
Handcuffs.
Okay.
Animal.
Ran.
Vacation.
Need more.
Tomorrow.
A new day.
Car.
Fast.
Freedom.
Me.
Those were good. I like all of your answers.
I thought I was kind of scared, but then I was like, oh, this
I know.
is
Here we
fun.
go. We'll just go ahead and do it to you because you got one as well. Unless I got these mixed up.
No, you're right. You are correct.
Well.
Oh, yours is way more fun.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
So
Toots the Spice Man.
It's a spice man.
are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So as quick as you can. Music.
Couch.
Art.
Fun.
Poetry.
Hard.
Bondage.
Me.
Law.
Pink.
Easy.
Wow. Oh.
Ahead.
Always.
Sacrifice.
Every day.
Happy.
Pharrell.
Hillary.
Boss.
Discussion.
Community.
Community. Oh, God. Answer this question. Thanks.
Satisfaction.
Guaranteed.
Encourage.
Soldier.
Quick.
Rabbit.
Comfort.
Food.
Trump.
Hate.
Judge.
Hate.
Women.
Love.
Desire.
Always.
Bold.
Me.
Brave.
Not me.
Defeat.
Bet.
Work. Work.
Hard.
Country.
Horses.
Lie.
In the back.
Company. Company.
God dang. Company. Halt.
Love.
Always.
Oh, perfect ending.
Oh,
That's great.
That was beautiful.
That's
It's
hard.
also full of shade.
That was full of shit.
Except for Mika. We got to roast
Yeah,
Mika.
and I am kind of curious why you want to defeat Bet. But maybe
That's
that's
the
the
show.
question for
Highlight
Bet.
your ass, motherfucker.
That's
right.
There can only be one couch.
So back to Bet.
Hello.
What do you wish you could tell young you? Although you are kind of young, but
It'll get longer, don't worry.
Yes. I can attest. And everything.
that's perfect advice. Do
Yeah.
you all have any advice for a younger version of you?
Find God yourself.
Yeah, I think you kind of almost have to.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got these out of order. Are you ready? Here we go.
Mika.
You're stranded on a deserted island and can only pick one famous person to be your companion. Who would it be?
The Doctor.
Like the Doctor Who?
Like the Doctor. Yeah.
That's perfect!
Perfect.
Because then
So
you wouldn't
many
even be
people.
stranded on the island anymore because Doctor Who could
You
totally...
figure out a way.
Yeah! You're my favorite right
That's
now.
practical.
Sorry.
That's practical.
There's my
You're
favorite.
the top couch for the moment.
Yeah, like absolutely. You win. You
You're
win the interview.
lumpiest of all the couches.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza?
Look, here's the thing. I personally love olives on my pizza. Some people really hate them. I don't think pineapple on pizza is bad. I would never personally get it. And, I think people should do it in secret if they do. That's just me. That,
It's like a prohibition answer.
Well,
In the closet.
if it helps, my mom's side of the family is partially Italian, so I have some weight, right?
Oh.
I have some weight, a little bit maybe. So
It's the creators of pizza.
yeah,
He looks
I
vaguely
understand.
Italian, so he's got.
I'm your vaguely Italian Midwest American.
So yeah, you do have to hold a little true to your heritage.
Yeah.
But I will not hide in the closet with my pineapple on
That's
it.
okay. That's okay.
I like
That's okay.
pineapple too.
I will love you anyways while I look the other way.
You need like a speakeasy that you
Yeah, I am going to start a speakeasy for people that want to hide
Pineapple
with their
pizza.
pineapple. Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay, quick aside though, I used to work at Domino's and I would put the penne noodles on top of my pizza before I cooked it, and like that sounds weird, but it was really good. It added this like really interesting texture that just so I can get down with the weird pizza. I didn't mean to be a hater, just slightly.
So, are you ready?
Yep.
This is a little more serious.
Okay.
Are you in the serious mode?
Maybe.
Are you excited about being serious?
I am.
Here we go. Is there an element of your art or craft that you enjoy working with the most?
What I enjoy working with the most is obviously emceeing, because I just have a passionate for words, and like when I get freestyling, it just like flows through me, and it's just like a natural empathic thing. So I pull from around me, I pull from inside me, and I just like create. So like it's always like my most enjoyed moment is like when I'm creating lyrics and when I'm like freestyling and just like coming up with stuff in the moment, because it just is such like so rewarding when you do it, and it's not that damaging when you fail, because you just know that you were trying the impossible to come up with something that was not there and manifest it through your voice. So like that's my most enjoyable music creation
That's
tool.
beautiful. Yeah, I think that probably is, for me too, one of the most enjoyable parts of the creative process.
Yeah.
I like the way that you phrased it, absolutely.
I also think coming from like a strong, like all of us come from a strong poetry background. Like at least for me, like I was a poet before I was ever thought about music or anything. Like poetry was really my first art. So like I feel like we bring a lot of that to our sound. Like we don't always like some of us rap, some of us sing, some of us do in between. But like that
rhymed.
Hey, I wasn't even trying.
Unconscious.
The theme of poetry really permeates all of our
We do put
foundation.
a lot of focus into what we say when we say things, because we don't want anything to be left empty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and even though we have diverse backgrounds that don't necessarily come exactly like poetry was first, it really was the first thing we cut our teeth in, getting around in the open mic
It's what brought us
circuit and being
together.
able to perform.
Poetry brought us together.
Poetry brought us together via alchemy, via all this stuff, and it was really like a centrifugal thing that keeps us moving. So no matter what, we can always come up with new songs and stuff. We can come up with songs faster than we can create them because of our poetry background.
Perfect.
Tall claim too.
Hey, it's the truth.
Okay.
Is that-
Uh-oh. I don't know whose question I just dropped.
That's alright.
Oh, yes I do, because I know whose question that was.
Oh.
She has something very specific planned.
Mika, watch out.
So where do you get off?
Get out of my house.
At what stage?
About 17 minutes in.
Well, it's
If
good.
you're lucky.
It's good to be regulated.
All right, back to these ever so serious questions.
Okay.
All right, these are our last four. I'm so sad.
Whoa.
I don't want this to ever end. All right. If you could be like Hugh Hefner and have three spouses but instead of Playboy bunnies, they would be famous artists, alive or dead, who would you take for yourself and why?
Well, let's see. So I get three famous people to be my spouses, and why would I take them?
Yeah. And you can pick anybody alive or dead.
Let's see.
I mean, if the dead people can be alive while you have them, we will bring
Right.
them back to life. You don't have to take corpses.
It's Futurama style.
I would pick. Okay, so first off, can I do the same person 3 times?
Yeah.
I pick Hugh Hefner 3 times, right? And then I get all of his concubines as my concubines. I have an army of concubines. This time, now I'm conquering states.
You're like
I'm taking over the
Spartacus.
planet. I overthrow the American government and
Wow.
make prostitution legal. And that's
That would help society.
That's- I think that you now win the interview. I'm sorry, but
I didn't know it was a competition.
It is.
everything is a competition. No, it's not. Okay, so you listen to more music than you watch movies, yes?
Yeah.
You survive a plane crash and are stuck on a deserted island. By some miracle, you find a record player and 3 albums in the rubble. Which will be the only music you have forever? What are those 3 albums?
It's a good one.
Which ones are the most fire resistant? That's what you gotta think about.
Mm-hmm.
They're-
I pick one from my 3 favorite artists. The three of my favorite artists. I would say, gotta have some Beatles. Revolver. Let me think. David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and Purple Rain by Prince.
Oh, nice. I agree with all of those choices.
That's some vibes.
Nice.
Island vibes.
So here's
Dear Prudence.
the one I dropped, and I remembered because I thought you got 2 word associations in your draw. So it's another, but this is a people association.
Okay.
So these are all people's names, just first
Okay.
names.
I know the answer to one already.
So just say what comes to mind. I mean,
Okay.
whatever comes to mind.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a particular last name but
Right.
it can be noun.
This is a
vegetable,
people association.
Whatever, just
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
So
Okay.
here we go.
I'm gonna think like a human does.
You need to take some deep breaths.
Okay.
And
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Keith,
Bad name.
Angelina,
I mean, doesn't spark my interest.
Betty,
Bob.
Billy,
Bob.
Dawn,
Hands.
Snooky,
Orange.
Mona,
Lisa.
Artist,
Gandalf.
Homer,
Simpson.
Maya,
Angela.
James,
Cameron.
Billy,
Butts.
Doctor,
Strange.
Charlie,
And the Chocolate Factory.
Rapper,
Me.
Vince,
Staples.
Tim,
Leary.
George,
Orwell.
Heartthrob,
My past relationships.
Nancy,
Drew.
Ron,
Weasley.
Johnny,
Depp.
Singer,
Bet.
Van,
Gossamer.
Michael,
Morris. Myers.
Jesus,
Mika.
Al.
Sharpton.
I actually had Billy on there twice. So.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I don't know that you totally understand what heartthrob means, but we'll let it go. He's like, I don't know. That's the most
I'm the
confusing
youngest.
answer
I'm
I've ever
allowed.
had.
I'm allowed.
So the very last question, I'm almost scared to ask because of how this interview has gone so far.
That's a good sign.
That's a great sign.
So the last question is, what do you do to relax?
Well, it starts off
Yeah.
with a firm massage by a
Uh-huh.
Sasquatch. Now, Sasquatch, they have certain hands. Like, everybody's about their big feet, but they have big hands.
Who's about the big feet?
And man, when they get in there and just move you around, and it just like totally gets you into this relaxed state. And then I go into this sauna, right? And it's like a hot sauna. And then Mika's
now, is
got
this a
these
service?
branches, and he's just smacking me with them. It's exfoliating the shit out of me.
And you can do this here. Is this like a service that you go, or
Well,
this is your house?
No,
or
this is
just
basically
like the movie theater.
no. This is a place of depravity.
We have a
where
we have a to-go kit.
Mhm.
Like,
there is a to-go
There is
kit.
a to-go kit.
But this is the couch lair that this happens in, and this is what we do. Like, this is basically a regiment before every time we record a song.
Oh yes.
So basically, Mika's in there whacking you with the branches. Boom! You're right out there, and then Beth's throwing
Yeah.
ice cubes at you.
I can see
And you
where
know, it's
that
like
would
boom!
loosen those muscles up.
It exfoliates it, loosens your muscles up, and then you're getting ice cubes. So it's shrinking them back in there, in there. And then Tanner, he just waves sage around you afterwards as you
Oh.
sit down and you calm down
Yeah,
after that. And
that
it's
all
just,
sounds supremely relaxing.
yeah, because it's like that mix. Like you relaxed and scared, and then relaxed and then scared, and it scares you
Yeah.
into being so relaxed.
And then we always have vegetables around all the time, just
Uh-huh.
as a reminder that we have the nutrients available, and we will never be malnourished. And that is really
I have to
sure.
tell you a secret
Yeah.
about me.
What's yours?
It's not really a secret. I don't like vegetables. I like corn and green beans. Can corn and green
Do you guys want
beans
to tell me
like?
about my vegetables?
Corn's a start.
I mean, I've seen
There
on
you go.
a lot of your social media that, and I understand, but I just they scare me.
Can I just ship you like a homemade meal, and like you can?
If you make it not taste like vegetables,
Okay.
and I've
You
said
can
this
do that.
before with technology nowadays, I don't know why vegetables don't taste like chocolate. Why do
Yeah.
they have to taste like? Why can't Brussels sprouts taste like?
Because
I just put every
Cinnamon.
spice in that I have, and if it doesn't taste good, I don't tell anybody about it.
All right, on
those
that
that
note-
never make the
That's
grade.
perfect. On that note, this has
Don't.
been a perfect interview. Thank you all so much. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
else you would like to add about your band or the message you'd like to get out there?
We're really grateful to have opportunities to play in our city, and we went from almost no shows to having a lot of shows in like a recent amount of
Yeah,
time.
I've seen you all
So,
get
like,
really busy. It's
I
been
know.
beautiful.
It's
to
been
watch.
such a blessing, and we're just so grateful to be able to make music and perform it for people.
Exactly, and just bringing like a wholly new, real experience to people, and even if like the music styles and everything aren't completely new because everything's been done out there, us going out there, putting our hearts out there, and improving and bringing you this stuff together that we don't even know we're gonna come up with.
It's always a
It's just
fusion.
it's
It's always a fusion.
always a fusion.
I'd like to speak directly to the people, please. Can I?
Oh yes, by all means.
Please come and help me. They take me, they kidnap me. You need to come and find me, and you need to save me from these people. I really need you to save me. Oh
You know
no.
what? No one's gonna do that. Okay.
They
And
heard
that-
me. Look,
that
you need to
is
come
not-
find me. I only have a week.
All right. I'm thinking dungeon
So,
for 2 weeks.
Tell me how
That's
we
how you
can all.
get right back in the
How
box.
can we find you on social media so everyone can save Bet?
Oh, okay. Well, there is a GoFundMe. GoFundMe.com/SaveBets anal cavity. That's all one word. But also,
But
you
if
can find.
someone wants to follow the Fantastic Flying Couches,
Yes.
Please don't fund them.
then
Please
that
don't.
would
They
be
do terrible things to me.
You can find us, The Fantastic Flying Couch, on Facebook, Instagram, and it's unique enough. It should come up spelled just how you think it would. If you can't find it, find the dictionary. Also, we got Bet. You can follow Bet on social media. You can follow Alchemy. You can follow Veggie King. You can follow Brain Delay. And all together, we come together in the couch, and that is our main media outlet. going
Also,
into
on
the time.
SoundCloud, if you search The Fantastic Flying Couch, we have a live album out that we just got released from Playground Production Studio.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know it's so awesome, and like we have our first like collection of content out there, and then so we got it from Playground Productions, and I did the final mix and master. So we have tracks you can bump, you can DJ, but The Fantastic Flying Couch on SoundCloud, it's lit. Look for our picture. If it's not our picture, it's not us, but it's
No.
there.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, if you all feel up to it, we'll do maybe a couple short performances here in a minute.
Sure.
And let's take a break first.
Thank you,
though.
Mel.
Yeah, break.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for the
Melody.
Thank you,
so
Melody.
much.
I need to urinate.
Whoops.
Okay,
Leave
we're
that
cutting
in there.
Well.
Okay.